Some say the world will end in fire. So, according to the poet, initially starting the poem with a general opinion that what does the poet consider the world can end, in which way the world can end. So, therefore, in the first two lines, he tells about the general public opinion that the world can end in fire. Now, as I already said in the beginning, that Fire and Ice is a very symbolic poem. Fire stands for desire and greed, and ice stands for hatred. Hatred and also indifference. So, some people say that the world will end in fire. Some people consider that if the world has to uh, come to an end, fire is very dangerous and fire is capable of bringing this world to an end. Some say in ice. Some people think that it is not only fire, ice is equally dangerous and ice can also bring this world to an end. Now, in the third line, the poet talks about what is his opinion. From what I have tasted of desire, from what he considers that which is strong enough, he feels that desire, it has become so uncontrollable, that desire is so dangerous. Greed and desire of human beings, it has gone to such an uncontrollable extent that he supports. I hold with those means I strongly support those people who favor fire, those who consider fire to bring the world to an end dangerous because it can bring the world to an end, it can destroy the world. So I hold with those, I support those. In the next four lines, he tells there is a shift of opinion. Whatever he was considering earlier, now he thinks in a different way. As I already said, that he is probably in a dilemma. He is hesitant. He is not sure which is more dangerous. Is it fire or is it ice? So therefore, immediately he corrects himself and he tells that if it had to perish twice, if the world had to perish twice, if the world had to come to an end, so what are the possible causes? Of course, first cause is fire, but the second cause, which is as strong as fire, is hatred. I think I know enough of hate, means he has seen a lot of hatred in his life, a lot of hatred among human beings, where people are indifferent towards one another. People do not have any emotional connection with one another. So I have seen enough of that. And since I have seen enough of that, to say that for destruction, ice is also great. So I think that it is not only fire, I can also consider, or I can also vouch, guarantee with the fact that ice is equally dangerous and would suffice and is capable of bringing this world to an end. The message which the poet tries to convey through this poem is that human beings should start curbing, controlling their desires. Desire should not be, it should not be limitless. There has to be a restraint in one's desire. What kind of desire he's talking about? He's talking about materialistic desires, desire to hoard wealth, desire to become famous, desire to become rich, desire to own, flashy things. Such desires are very common in human beings, but that desire should be in a check. In order to fulfill that desire, people should not forget the other good factors, the other good points, the other qualities which makes them as a human being. So desire should not be uncontrollable. Desire should be limited. Greed and desire should be limited. Now over here, desire and greed means what? Materialistic desire and greed. Desire to own material things. In the second stanza, he talks about hatred. Hatred over here means, as I said, hatred to indifferent attitude towards one another. Where I know enough of hate, I was talking about what does the poet exactly mean by hatred. What he means is people should not be insensitive towards one another. Now, we human beings, we are guided by our logic, we are guided by our reason. We need to be logical. We need to be logical and we need to have our reason working. Right? We should not be always emotional. As we keep on telling each other that we need to be practical also. We need to balance ourselves, emotion and this thing, our reason, they need to be balanced. We should also be emotional, we should also be having our reasons and logic to guide us. But what happens, or what has been observed, that sometimes people are too guided by reason, people are too guided by their logic. Okay, so therefore hatred also should be curbed. We should not have so much of hatred amongst one another. If we are having so much of hatred amongst one another, one day it's going to destroy this world. This world will soon it will come to an end. So ultimate message, what the poet is trying to say is that we need to have more of compassion, we need to have more of love, we need to have more of peace, we need to have all the good qualities. Okay, so the more we have the good qualities, the chances are there that the world is going to prosper. But if we are just controlled by our desire, our greed to achieve more things, and in the process of achieving more things, we are hating one another. So if these things are growing day by day in this way, very soon the poet vouches that the world is going to come to an end. And this is how he has explained the poem.